Hello, viewers. So welcome to the Beton Show. Always happy bringing you guys good, amazing people doing awesome stuff wherever they are. My guest for today is Danielle Mantho. She's a social media guru, someone who can transform your social media platform profile, wherever it is, like it's on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, to something else, into a money making machine. Today, she's going to be talking to us about social media profiling, profile optimization, and lead generation. How you can plan your profile to generate leads. And not only that, she's going to share with us some of her services so that whenever you are in need of someone to transform your profile, so that people can get to know your business or you for who you are, then I think you can reach out to her to work on that. Having said that, let me invite Danielle Mantho to the show. Danielle Mantho, you're welcome to the Beton Show. Can you
Thank
get
you
me? I
very
said,
much,
welcome to
Mr.
the Beton Show. Can you get me?
Yeah, I said thank you for having me on.
It's always awesome to have gurus on the platform, on the show. Are you with me? It's like, can you get me?
Yeah,
I say it's always
yes, I
awesome
can
to
get
have,
you now.
always awesome to have gurus in the show,
Yeah,
on
it's,
the
it's
show.
well, thank you so much. This is actually the first time for me to be on here on the Betong Show, so it's a great privilege for me to be here to share my expertise and to help other businesses grow. Thank you.
The way you're smiling is as if you're gonna impact us with a lot of knowledge today.
Sure.
Okay, I can see that. But before we continue, I would love you to tell my viewers and me, well, I don't know you. Who is Daniel Manto? Who are you to you?
Well, I am Danielle Asah, as you said, and I am a social media expert, and I'm all about helping coaches, experts, and entrepreneurs to leverage the power of the internet to build a powerful brand online, and to also stand out as top-notch leaders in their niche. So I do that through profile optimization, top leadership, and lead generation. Thank you.
And you are an author also.
Yeah. So I forgot to mention that, but I am an author. I am a published author, and my book is titled "Becoming Your Dream Self: 7 Keys to Own and Control Your Life as a Millennial." So it's actually a book I wrote to all millennials out there. And to tell them that despite everything that you might be going through, despite the circumstances you're going through at a certain moment, it is possible for you to achieve your dream. Yeah, so actually the book is on Amazon, and I'll put the book link, the Amazon link, right in the in the on Facebook on this video. Thank you so
Okay.
much. And I'm actually talking from Douala, Cameroon. Yeah, and I'm
Wow.
the
You are
CEO.
Cameroon.
Yeah, so I'm the CEO and founder of Creative Dream Academies. Thank you.
Wow. I wish I get a job from your company. So a marketing job.
well,
So
well, Well, I don't know whether I should say lucky or lucky. You already a CEO of your own company. Yeah,
yeah, but
but
I
there's
can,
always a
I can work
possibility.
for you.
Yeah, but there's always a possibility of collaborating, and
I want to
growing.
collaborate. I want to work for you.
Well, yeah, I said there's a possibility of collaborating.
Okay, okay. That was just an aside. Can you give us like 5 years back? Who was Danielle 5 years back? Did you always have this dream to own your own marketing company, to help people optimize their profile and build an online presence for them? And you mentioned also thought leadership. Have you always think like this? Tell us what 5 years
Uh,
back.
yeah, well, yeah, well, 5 years back, I would say, I was completely, I had a dream definitely to, because I went through a lot when growing up. I had a dream to help entrepreneurs, to help coaches, to help young millennials like myself to become their dream self. I had that dream, but actually, I actually needed to go through a series of processes to become the person I am today. 5 years back, I was in my master's. I was in I was in Eric studying international marketing, and I was just so passionate about digital marketing, and but I actually wanted to go to the US to study digital marketing, but actually that was not possible. But I found another way out where I could study digital marketing and help other experts, because my biggest problem is that in our community in Africa, in Cameroon, we have a lot of experts. We have so many entrepreneurs, but they actually don't know how to put themselves in the best way out there to attract businesses, to attract the ideal clients, to attract opportunities to them. But actually, so going through a series of process to actually helping them to stand out, attracting businesses, opportunities to grow. So I'm just excited to become the person that I became, the person actually I am, and I am also growing, learning from the people I work with, helping them to grow their businesses, helping them to achieve their dreams. So, as I said, I do that through using social media, because so many businesses. It's generally said that you are a marketing expert and you know it. It's generally said that if your business is not present online, then it's considered that your business does not exist. Yeah. So my goal is to help anybody that is there to promote his services, that wants to sell. My goal is to help them so that they can better sell, leveraging, becoming more visible online, and you just to grow, because social media has become a very powerful tool to promote, and to promote businesses, and generate more sales. Yeah, thank you. So
Okay, okay.
that's just my
That's
journey, and I took actually a lot of. I hired a mentor, I had a coach, I took so trainings, and my years of experience is working on people's account and discovering the different strategies that works best for each business. That has just been my secret to success.
so. What actually is Danielle passionate about? What's your passion? When you wake up, what drives you? What motivates you to want to do what you do?
Well, I actually believe that. Well, I'm somebody that's very passionate. I If actually something really passionate me, or what makes me to feel more, have this enthusiasm in my work, is the fact that the people with whom I work, I really see some great improvement in their services. What drives me is also the fact that there are so many people out there that need to be educated, that need to know how to properly put themselves out there to to get the opportunities out there, because actually that's how it all started for me some few years or 5 years back. It started with me appropriately putting myself out there, starting with what I'm doing today, like profile optimization. I actually shared in one of my posts recently that I actually was in working for a digital marketing companies, like a company 3 years ago, and I had one of my friend that has been in the US for 10 years on phone. We haven't touched base for about 10 years. So he called me and he asked me, what are you doing now? And I actually told him that I'm in a company, and he just educated me and taught me on some of the strategies I can do to have the opportunities that will help me to really become a better person as I am today. So I'm passionate about seeing other people businesses grow. I'm passionate about seeing other young people, young millennials like myself, achieving their dreams, doing what they have always wanted to do, not being limited by the fact that they don't have enough finances. by the fact that they find themselves in they find themselves in a circumstance, or the circumstance in which they find themselves, makes them not to grow. Actually, yeah. So that's
Wow.
just what, yeah, that's what motivates. That's
I,
my
I,
drive.
I love the way you speak. I love your courage. I love your you speak with audacity. You know, like you that commanding power in you. Like, yeah, I'm a boss, and you are a boss. You are a CEO. So I love that. I
Thank
love
you.
that. Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
know, I know you mentioned you have gone through challenges, and I do know that the community where we come from is always a challenge for people to start something new. You know, especially when our sister didn't teach us how to, fend for ourselves. We were brought up to depend on the government or government institutions to give us the better life we want through jobs or companies to hire us. But your mindset transformed. Tell us what actually, what point in time did you finally decide that, okay, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. I'm gonna work on myself and put myself out there to achieve my dream. And it doesn't matter if I fail, I fail. I don't care what people say. If it happens, I don't get it done. Then so be it. When was that?
Yeah, actually, there is this thing. I'm somebody that says I see success like, I have to be success. I tell myself every day I have to be successful. Success for me is an obligation, and I have always believed, I'm a big believer that everything is possible for me if only I believe and start taking the necessary steps. I have never seen, my country, my origins, the political or the socio-political environment as being a limitation to me. I trust in God, and I believe that He gave me some skills, gifts, and talents. And I actually believe that some people are making it big out there, not because they are more talented or more skilled than me. It's actually because they went through a certain process. And my goal was to learn exactly from these great authors, from these great influencers, from these great CEOs, those who are making it out big out there, was to find out how they did to get there. Because I know that, and I read through some of their journeys. I read their books, some of these great authors. I read their books, and I found out that it has never been an easy process for them. So that means that for anybody that wants to succeed, you just need to go through a process, a series of processes. The process will never be easy. For example, when I started my entrepreneurial journey, it was a big challenge for me. Like, I was struggling. I struggled a lot with time
You
management.
don't have money to pay taxi, right?
Yeah,
I understand that. I've been there also.
yeah. So trying to satisfy my clients, trying to meet their expectations, that was a real struggle for me. But I all started by learning how some of these people that are managing agencies, that are managing companies like mine, how are they doing? And let me tell you one thing, the better. The secret to all those big people, billionaires, they are found, their secrets are found in their books. Most of them won't come online and tell you their secrets. If you want to know all about them, if you want to know their secret to success, go and read their books. So the secret to my success, the secret for me to being motivated, was being reading their books and telling myself that it has never been easy for any great leader, for any great person out there. So it shouldn't be easy for me, but I just need to learn from some of their errors. I just need to learn from them. So actually, that's just been my success secret. Yeah.
Now looking at the community where we come from, I want to stick on that aspect. Many women, in like not most women depend solely on a man to help them out achieve their goals. Why do you think you're different from that?
Well, that's actually something I thought about like few years back. That was 9 years ago in 2012 when I graduated from college. Uh, Actually, my parents did not have money to send me to the university, basically because they were going through some tough moments. And I that was a moment of reflection for me because actually at that time I thought like my future has just turned bleak. How will I? How? What am I becoming? And at that very moment, I will say I had a lot of proposals from men, getting married to them, but actually that was not the life I wanted. I know I definitely need to get married one day, but if I'm to get married, it should be at the right time. And I really wanted to add value to the life of people, not just not just being married in a house. And I really needed to be independent. I needed to share my stories with other people. And I knew that I had to go through the process, as I keep saying. So I took the necessary steps. I did what I could to go to university, obtain my master's degree, and launch my own online business. Well, each person, I would say that it depends on each person, each woman out there. Some women, they actually prefer that way, like, getting married to a man and being dependent. But one thing I always encourage all the young ladies out there is that, you know, we shouldn't influenced by the fact that we are women. We are seeing great women out there that are making a big difference. So it is possible for you. And our position is not just being in a kitchen or getting married or being in a kitchen or we can do great things. We shouldn't be limited by what is being said, by some of these stereotypes that you know we shouldn't be limited by that. But the same skill, God gave us skills, talents that we need to leverage at the advantage of our society. And though so that's just been I told myself that I'm going to make it. And if I want to give glory to somebody, let it be to God, not to a man. Well, that's just
The power of social media presence is unbelievable. People cannot even understand. If you say you use social media very well, you connect with great people. I connected with you through social media. I found you through Dr. Fatis.
exactly,
Yeah, and here we are.
exactly,
You know, you are being part of my legacy. You are being part of my legacy, and
exactly,
you're building with me. We are building each other in
exactly.
a sense that we are creating opportunities for people to have access to what they need to take them where they are. And now this takes into the next question. Most at times, when you come across clients, what are the main challenges that you face? Communicating with them, because most of these people, they don't understand how impactful this the social media could be on them or their business. So how do you navigate this to make them understand, and and not only to make them understand, but for them to pay you in the end? How? Can you walk us through?
Well, as you earlier said, social media is a very powerful. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I can get you. Yeah,
Are you there?
I'm
Okay.
there.
So as you
Yeah.
earlier said, okay. So social media is a very powerful tool. Many businesses have started posting, sharing valuable content, connecting with other people. And actually, when I reach out to a client or when I reach out to a prospect, the first thing is I create that awareness, like trying to make them understand know or understand or know what advantage they have leveraging social media for the growth of their business. So That's just been the way. And I not only reach out to them, most of them I share content on weekly basis. And some of them reach out to me through my content, because the type of content I share online are content to educate, entertain, and inspire other people. So when they read my content, they are like, how can I do this? The fact is that many people are not educated on this. And the first thing when I'm in contact with someone is to tell him what are some of the advantages he can have leveraging social media for the growth of his business.
Okay, okay. That's awesome. Now let's go to the fun part. Can you share with us some of your services and what it takes for someone to to get you as should I say to have you as a client or to get your services?
Sure. Okay. So, as I earlier said, my main goal is to have, or what are my services, or what I'm all about is helping coaches, experts, and entrepreneurs online, and to also stand out as top-notch leaders in their niche. So, how do I go about it? I all start with I all start by to create more visibility. So I optimize their profile. Secondly, I as my second so profile writing and optimization is my first service. The second one is I do brand awareness. I do third one top leadership, and the fourth one is lead generation.
Okay, okay. So are there some
So
like
having me,
I
yeah,
think we are
the line
I
was
think we are
breaking at a
I think
certain
we are
point.
waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can you go take it over again, please?
okay. So some of the services I offer, these are profile writing and optimization, brand brand awareness, top leadership, and lead generation. So I basically work with services providers, as coaches, experts, and entrepreneurs that have a particular services to promote. Having me as a social media, as your social media marketer, or hiring me for me to promote your services, or close more sales for you, it's just the best way, because I have so many years of experiences working with several businesses, working with several coaches, experts, and entrepreneurs. And through the way I found out different techniques, different strategies that's actually working. And most of the strategies that you will not really find it online.
Okay, okay, that's cool. I can bear with you, or I can accept what you've just mentioned. Like I can see it, guys. If say you need someone to transform your social media platform, if say you need
Yeah.
someone to give you the leads, the sales that you need for your product, then I think Danielle is the right person. Those of you who do Cameroon, or most Cameroonian or Africans do a lot of network marketing. A lot of there are entertainers out there who just I see they just go about their business without ignoring social media. Those of you who want to succeed in your network marketing business, come to Danielle to tell you guys how to connect with customers. And those of you who want to boost your entertainment business, or companies who want to create online presence, reach out to her. And it's not only in Cameroon, wherever you are, watching this, I think you should reach out to her. Not only to you must not hire her like as to manage your platform, but she can also help to train your their team. If say you have a team and you need them to get more skills, you can organize workshops for your team to educate them more on different techniques, to get the result on social media. Now, Danielle, I think there's something we are missing here, and this is Why do you think? I mean, I want you to stress on this point. Why do you think precisely Cameroonian small business or African small businesses to should take social media marketing seriously?
Well, I think that that's just the, with the coming of the pandemic, and many people are online actually. Many people are online, always looking for solutions to their problems. And imagine your business is online. I can't just imagine the number of people that have reached out to me for my services, and most of them are not even Cameroonians. And when I speak to most Cameroonians, what I get is that they really, what I understand from our conversation is that many people are actually not understanding the impact of being present on various social media profiles. They actually don't understanding. With social media promoting your business online, you can actually reach out to your target audience, which is why I say it all starts with you. When you want to go online, it starts with you being present on the social media platforms where your ideal clients are there. Let's say, for example, you're into B2B services. You know that LinkedIn is a biggest platform for professionals. So this is just a place where most of your targeted audience are there. So make sure you are present online. Now, when I talk of profile optimization, I'm actually going to explain to you how to go about it, because that is a major challenge. When I have visited, let's say if I've visited let's say 100 profile of some of the CEOs in Cameroon. Most of the time I'm disappointed by what I see there, like the type of information. Because actually, let me tell you one thing. The first thing when you go somewhere, not only talking about businesses, talking also about those who are job seekers, the first thing that happens when you go somewhere and apply for a job is that they Google your name. And I spoke with one American guy recently, and I told him, "Have you ever Googled your name?" And he said no. So I told him to do that exercise. So he Googled his name and found out that there was some rubbish on him, or the information that he found on the search engine page wasn't actually promoting his business or promoting his himself as a person. So it all starts with everything being equal. It all starts with you. If you want to, if you are into business, if you are seeking for a job, know that when you apply somewhere, your hiring manager will do first thing. He will Google your name, and he will find out what people are saying about you. And most of the time, for professionals, most of the time, they want to find out the informations about you. Are you active on social media? What are the type of content you're sharing? And if you are just being silenced, let me tell you, somebody will have that opportunity in your place. So actually, we need to start leveraging the power of social media to promote. I would have really loved to really explain how to go about it. Now, for everybody, how to go about optimizing your social media profile. You know, so I would like to just if you permit me,
It's
a
okay.
better
Yeah, you can go.
way
You are permitted.
I would like
You are
to
permitted.
so okay, so I would say that figuring out how to optimize your social media for search should be at this point should be your top priority for your brand today, for anything that you're into. You have to do that using relevant keywords, you know in your social media, in your social bios. So let me take for example now the case of LinkedIn. Let's talk about LinkedIn. How do you go about it? How do you optimize your LinkedIn profile for more visibility? Now, before I go into that, I spoke of one of my friend that called me and asked me if my profile is optimized on LinkedIn. And I told him, that was 3 to 4 years ago. So I told him no. In fact, he asked for my social media handle, and he went through he went through my LinkedIn profile and he asked me to optimize my profile. And when I did that, just within a week, I had three proposals from three different companies wanting me to work as a marketer. That was quite amazing. That is actually where I start noticing and realizing how powerful social media, being present on each of these social media platforms are important. Now, you might be asking yourself, how do I go about optimizing my profile? First thing first, I will say you have to make sure. Let me take the case of LinkedIn. You have to make sure that you complete your LinkedIn profile information or different sections on your profile. Let it be, we on LinkedIn you have something like the profile background, your LinkedIn, the background image, it should be in line with your brand, your logo, your image, your font size, your colors. So you need to optimize that. Then we have the profile picture or the profile photo. It should actually be some, a professional photo. It should be a professional photo. Also, we have the URL. You need to optimize or customize your URL. Make sure, because generally your URL should just be your name. So when you create an account, you will generally notice that it has, for some people, I mean, I guess many people understand what I'm talking about. You generally have some figures. So make sure that it just have your name. Try to customize that. Customize as well your contact information. If you can get endorsement. Now we have what we call we have your name, we have the headline. The headline, you can also that can also be your bio. So on it, make sure that someone he visits your profile, because let me take for example LinkedIn. That is the first thing people see when you comment or when you share a piece of content online. They see your profile picture, they see your name, and they see your headline. Make sure that for services providers, make sure that on your profile picture, someone can find out what you do, who you help, and how do you help them. Now, for someone like me, you will see it is written. I help coaches, experts, and entrepreneurs to build a powerful brand and to stand out as leaders in their niche. So on it now, you can identify who I help, how I do, what I do for them, and how I help them. So that is just simple. Now going down to the about section, that's just your summary. So the objective is to optimize your profile for search engines. Someone types a keyword in the search sections. The first names that appear on the first page, the search result page, it should be your name, because your profile is optimized using the keywords. Now we have the about section. That's your summary. Someone should see and understand what you do when he visits your profile. It should just be like your website. He should find links, uh, necessary information about you, link to your main website, link to other social media profile. So actually, that is it. Now, secondly, talking about how to optimize. Now, not forgetting, make sure that you get endorsement and recommendation. Just add to some of the skills already mentioned, some of their skills. Add your skills, and then ask for recommendation from maybe some of your colleagues, some of your clients, some of your friends, some of the people that you have worked with. Because the first thing, somebody, when he wants to buy, when a prospect wants to buy something online, he first goes and check the information, what they are saying about that person or that product, what is written out, what are some of the reviews. It goes the same with LinkedIn recommendation. Now, asking for recommendation, you can guide them on what they will write. And, he reads and sees that, you are somebody that is credible. Actually, that adds a lot of credibility. Now, how to optimize your profile? You have to hone your content and communication. Make sure you share, valuable content. You also have to grow your LinkedIn network. Generally, some people will not connect with other people who have less than 500 connections. So make sure that you are at that level, that you are about 1,000. Try to grow, connect with people in your circle, reach out to your maybe your previous sorry, reach out to your previous employers, teachers, mentors, colleagues, school friends and clients. Send them a personalized invitation. Reach out for job seekers. Reach out to those companies or to those people that you want to work in their company. Reach out to the CEO. Write them a personalized invitation. So that's just it about, if I can summarize, I would say have a branded cover photo and a background image. Fill out every sections of your profile. Then let it be in conformity in let there be conformity in profile description for all your social media profiles. Add links to your social. So if someone visits your social media, let him get the link to your website so that it can take him to your website, link to other social media profile. And yeah, so that's just it.
Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I mean, you are a powerhouse.
Later.
You are a powerhouse that people need to use to light their
Thank
social media platforms. And I think someone out there will get value from this, and they will want to definitely have you. You mentioned something that most people don't understand. Whenever I come to come on this show, it's not just because I just want you to educate people or tell people about what you do. It's also for your benefit, or for your benefit in the future. If say someone search for
you.
you, they can
Yeah,
they can get a full content on who you are, as per who you are, your
exactly.
journey, how you started, so
Mm,
they know okay, some the person that they are dealing with, person that they are working with before they even connect with you. At times,
exactly.
there's some employers always, not at times, always go to check, and even the people you want to do business with, they go to check your online presence. What have you been doing with me? If someone send me a friend request, I go to check their social media platforms. I look at their first five posts. If say people tag them a lot, I look what
Mm-hmm.
they tag them about. I say, oh no, this is garbage. I cannot have this on my network. It has no value
Mm-hmm.
on me. So I want to connect, and whenever I connect with someone that I don't know, at times some people send me friend requests here on Facebook, and I just like, okay, let me accept. Then when I go to their status, I see the thing they upload, for 1 week. I said, no, this is useless. I just, unfriend them. So anyone, if you see that I unfriend, it's because of that. If you're watching on Facebook, means you're not putting all good content. And make sure you put all good content before you send me friend request again. Because I'm looking for people that I can work with to inspire more people. I won't want to have bunch of people on my network that I didn't want to my network or to their network. So what you mentioned, just wanted to throw some more light on it. Now you have mentioned a lot about profile optimization and lead generation. Can you tell us your 5 years plan, or where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Well, yeah, because I see myself as someone that is still growing, that is learning. I'm a fast learner, and I always learn from every successful person. So definitely, I see myself helping thousands of businesses to grow, helping thousand people, young people, to also achieve their dreams, leveraging the power of the digital marketing. Yeah. So, connecting with great leaders and great people like you, the Betong, I actually know that that is going to be possible with the grace of God. Everything is going to be possible for me. Yeah, that's actually it.
Well, in 5 years time, I see you, as a maybe becoming one of the most influential some of the personnel in Cameroon in general. Seeing you having your own major powerhouse, you know, that's how I perceive. Looking at your content, looking at what you're doing, I just wish many people get to know you now, that you are not less you are less expensive. Let me not say that you are less expensive, because you are not Tony Robbins, like as per what I mean to say. But once you become Tony Robbins, they will wish, I wish I connect with Danielle earlier, so I could have had some discount. You know, but now for them to even reach out to you, they have to pass through lines, places. But us who are already connected with you, we just have to call your phone directly. Hey, Danielle, please, can you, So this is an advantage for us who are connected with you now. So we will have to go through
Exactly.
that process.
Yeah, you have said so many great things, and I will definitely reach there at that point. And as I told you, I'm growing. I'm actually growing. Yeah, so I'll reach there. I'll reach there.
So, to conclude, give us a brief summary of your book and what viewers should expect if, say, they want to get the book. And you mentioned you're going to send the link so they can go there to buy. So, can you give us a brief so they know what is in the book and what they should expect and why they should buy the book?
Okay. Well, before I get there, I would like to talk a little bit about, I would like to talk a little bit about how to leverage social media to generate the leads. Before I bring the conclusion and everything, I would say for any business, the first thing you should do is identify your target audience and where they are hanging online. Are they using Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram? That's just a great starting point for you to generate leads. And secondly, uh, optimize your profile, follow the 80-20 rules during posting, which says that that's a Pareto principle that says that let's say 80% of your post should be educational, content to educate, entertain, and inform your audience, while only 20% should directly promote your business. Now, the third thing is to build relationship with your prospect through social media. That means the first thing that you should be, like you did with me, the first thing that you connecting with somebody, who should be to build that relationship first before trying to sell. Because actually, people hate when you're pitching all the time.
Did
Like
I
you
do,
connect
did
with
I do it
somebody.
well?
Hello?
Did I do it well?
Are you there?
Sorry to cut you short. Did I do it
Oh,
well?
like you got me online. You did it well. Like you connected me first to build that relationship. And that should be the intention of many people when they want to connect with somebody. Even if you know that that person is a prospect, connect with that person first to build that relationship. Because you need to understand the psychology behind behind sales. And social media has just become the fastest and the best way to generate lead for any small business or for any business online. It doesn't matter if you are running, let's say, an e-commerce business, a blog, or anything, between social media. It's just the best place to reach out to your customers and prospects. So it doesn't also matter the type of business you have, let it be small or medium. So understand. So actually, that is it. Um, before talking about my book. Now, talking about my book now, I would say, well, that's definitely a book I wrote to all millennials out there to tell them that it is possible. It is possible. It was possible for me. So it is also possible for you to really become that person you've always wanted to be. If only you take the necessary steps, if only you walk through it. So it's the becoming your dream self, 7 keys to own and control your life as a millennial. I talk about the 7 steps. So it's a transformational book. And in that book, I walk you through a step-by-step process in which you can take to become your dream self. I am also mindful of the environment we are coming from. It's never easy. It's never easy for us. So it's possible for you to get there. And my book is on Amazon. I will drop the link in the comment section for anybody that wants to grow, for any millennial out there. It's for everybody that wants to get the motivation to move forward. And at a certain moment, you feel like maybe at a certain moment you just feel like your future has just been big. It's hopeless for you. You don't know whether you actually become or achieve your dream. This is just a good book for you. This is a great starting point for you to start from. So start from there, read the book and get the motivation, be inspired, learn from through my story. I do that a lot. I motivate others. I know the power of storytelling. Like you telling your story to somebody, it might be exactly what someone is going through. I know that I was not the only one going through that situation. I know that there are so many people in that situation. So the book is just the best thing for you. And I'm there for any business, for anybody that wants to promote your business online. Maybe you don't even have a social media profile, optimize your business page. Maybe you don't know which type of content to share online. Maybe you don't know how to go about your profile optimization, how to put yourself there as a top leader, how to do personal branding about your business. I do that so well, and for the people I work with. So reach out to me for any of these services to generate leads. If you want to reach out to your ideal clients, you don't know where to find them, you don't know how to lead, to reach out to them, how to interact with them, how to build that relationship, how to close more sales. That is my business, and I will help you just achieve, attain your objectives. So thank you very much, debater. And I'll also drop my social media handles. You can reach out to me on each LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on any of these platforms. I'm very active. I'm always online.
Okay, correct video says very instrumental. What has social media handle? Yeah, you
Yeah.
see, Coliseum is one of the sponsor. Well, she has Correct Kitchen and is she's one of the sponsor of the Bottom Media. So
Mm.
she's looking at what you're saying, and I think she's gonna connect with you. She's also into baking, cooking. Cooking and baking are the same thing. She made me to understand that cooking and baking are the same thing. I never knew that. Like but she educated me on that. But I think you guys will be good. Somehow, I don't know, but somehow there's always somehow. But guys, it was awesome to have Danielle on the show. Her social media handle can be, it's easy to get. Just type her name, Danielle Mantho, on Google. You'll
Danielle,
see everywhere
okay.
you
Yeah.
see
So
everywhere
I
she
was saying that
is.
my name on social media. Yeah.
Yeah, Danielle Mantho. You will
Sorry for
see,
interrupting.
and when you see the face, you know that she's the one. If there are many
That's it.
Danielle Mantho, if you see this face, you know that she's the one. And trust me, guys, she's someone you want to connect with, and she's someone you want for your business. I don't bring people here who cannot add value. I bring people here who can add value, people who are doing stuff. And I believe in the future, Danielle and I are going to do awesome stuff together to help our communities and also to inspire ourselves. There are some things she has mentioned here that as she was speaking, I just went to my social media, to my LinkedIn. I said, "Oh, now it's time for me to rebrand my LinkedIn because it's been there. There's a lot I've gained new skills. I've gained new stuff that I need to update my LinkedIn. So she just reminded me of what I need to do. So thank you for that. you know.
You're welcome.
Anyways, guys, I'm always excited, and I just wish you guys take this seriously, and you guys, doing what it takes to be successful. Danielle is someone that she started from nowhere, from scratch, and she has building an empire for herself. And she's not doing that on her own. She's pulling people with him as well, to attain that goal. And Danielle, if say you have to mention one last thing to inspire women out there, people out there who are going through hard times. You have been there, you know how it is. What will you say, to inspire them to get to, to do something that will change their lives completely?
Yeah, I would say this: don't change your goals. Don't look down on yourself. Forget about everything that people are saying about you. What they are saying about you is their business, and what matters the most is what the plans that God have for you is the plans, is your goals, is where you see yourself. So forget about everything and start working toward it. Start learning. If there is one thing that I would really have loved to have 10 years back, it would have been to have a mentor. Search for a mentor that's actually where you want to be. Reach out to her or him. Reach out on social media and and then have a conversation with that person. Get a mentor, read a book, learn from other people how they did. There are definitely people that went through the same challenges you are going through. Learn from them. It's always an opportunity. Books, I say my books are my mentors. So I read a lot. I read my books. I read books of those who are there where I definitely want to reach. So I would tell everyone to believe in yourself. God has given you skills, He has given you gifts and talents. Start leveraging it, start working on them so that in the future you will all start doing the little things, start taking the baby steps. You might actually see yourself big, you might see yourself, you might have a big dream, and you are wondering, how am I going to get there? It starts with you taking the baby steps. You might not really see it now, but start with that opportunity that you have now. Maybe you want to become a social media expert. Start giving your services for free. Reach out to some people. You start giving your services for free. That's actually how I started. And then you will see just how you're going to grow. So believe in yourself, believe in God, believe in your dream, believe in everything that you have. Just believe that you have everything it takes to make it. Don't be limited by what people say. Don't be limited by the surrounding, the circumstances you find yourself. Believe, trust in yourself, trust in the capacities God has given you, and start working on them. So that would just be all for what I have to tell every youth. I will tell them it is possible. I made it. I took some steps. That's called the process. They definitely can do to become successful, to become the person that always wanted to be. So thank you so much, Debaton, for the invitation. I'm always excited to share with other people because I know that there are so many businesses, there are so many people out there that actually need us, that wants to hear from us. They actually don't know how to go about it. And we are just there because we have gone through it, we are seeing, we know what is working and what is not working. We are there to bring more clarity to them. So thank you so
Wow.
much.
Wow, wow. Thanks so much, Danielle. It was awesome to have you here on the show. Thanks
Yeah.
for being part of, of this platform. Guys, do you like it? Is this content, valuable to you? If so, if say you think this content is valuable to you, then I believe it's time for you to share it with to your network so that someone out there might be blessed as well. Danielle is someone who has gone through a lot, as you mentioned. She started from scratch. She's patient and working for the long term. What about you? Are you going to take her advice to work for the long term as well? Build yourself, build your dreams, work on your goals, your talent. Look for a coach, a mentor, someone to guide you. Are you going to do all that, or are you going to sit and complain, blame your father, your sister, your uncle, whatever, whosoever is there that you are blaming? Are you gonna do that, or focus on what you must do to get to where you wanna be? As my guest for yesterday mentioned, that you have to think factual, have factual thinking in everything you do. You can have a passion, you can have a dream, but if still you don't have factual thinking, it will be difficult for you to actually get the things done for yourself. So I mean, just make sure you reach out to Danielle, for whatever project you wanna do, whatever thing you wanna do. Be it you're a star, you need someone to help you get online presence, or you just love Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever level you are, reach out to her, and I believe she's gonna make your platform, successful, and people are gonna discover you and your business. Until then, take good care of yourself. And if you don't know me, I'm the Betong. I'm a B2B and B2C network builder, a multimedia entrepreneur, a coach, a mentor, among other things. Until we meet again next week, Wednesday, make sure you go like look at your list, what you have, what you wanted to achieve this week. Make sure you work on that, and in the end, you're going to be happy with yourself. And don't forget to get some rest after hard work. I mean, this weekend for sure. Bye bye.